Why people think Will Smith is a weak man, challenging stereotypes and embracing authentic masculinity. Will Smith is a name that resonates with people all over the world. He's not just an actor, he's an icon in the entertainment industry. However, for all his fame and success, he has also faced criticism from those who label him as a weak man. This perception is rooted in misconceptions about masculinity, and it's essential to delve deeper into these ideas to understand why they exist and why they are misguided. Challenging traditional notions of masculinity. One of the primary reasons some people perceive Will Smith as weak is his openness and vulnerability in discussing his personal life, particularly his marriage to Jada Pinkett Smith. He has publicly admitted to the challenges they've faced and the counseling and therapy they've sought to work on their relationship. In doing so, he's shattered the stereotype of the stoic, emotionally reserved strong man. Some believe that a real man should never display vulnerability or ask for help, as if strength was synonymous with emotional detachment. But the reality is quite the opposite. Strength, in its truest sense, lies in one's ability to acknowledge their weaknesses and confront them. Will Smith's willingness to be open about his struggles and seek professional help reflects a profound strength of character. It takes courage to admit that you need assistance, whether it's in your personal life or any other aspect. In doing so, he serves as an example to break down toxic ideas about masculinity, encouraging men to seek help and support when they need it. The emotionally intelligent man. In a world that often promotes stereotypes of men as unfeeling and invulnerable, Will Smith stands out as a beacon of emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence is the ability to understand and manage one's emotions and those of others. It's a quality that helps individuals navigate complex social situations and build meaningful relationships. It's certainly not a sign of weakness. Will Smith's ability to express his emotions, including crying, laughing, or feeling hurt, is a testament to his emotional intelligence. In this regard, he challenges the outdated notion that real men don't cry or openly express their feelings. In reality, acknowledging and expressing one's emotions is a sign of emotional strength. It shows that an individual is in tune with their inner self and is willing to engage with their feelings. This emotional intelligence extends beyond his personal life and into his art. In his films and music, Will Smith has a unique ability to tap into the emotional core of a character or a message. His performances are deeply authentic because he's not afraid to connect with and convey the emotions that resonate with audiences, dismantling stereotypes through art and expression. Another reason some perceive Will Smith as weak is his involvement in projects that challenge traditional notions of masculinity. For instance, he has taken on roles in movies like The Pursuit of Happiness, where he portrayed a struggling single father, or Aladdin, in which he played a magical genie. Additionally, he has produced music that is uplifting, positive, and family-friendly, such as Getting Jiggy With It and Just the Two of Us. Some argue that real men should embody toughness, edginess, and aggression, and that anything perceived as soft, cheesy, or childish goes against these ideals. However, it is essential to recognize that real masculinity is not confined to a rigid set of behaviors and interests. True strength lies in a man's ability to embrace his own unique and evolutionary perspective on masculinity. To understand the perception of Will Smith as a weak man, it's crucial to consider how notions of masculinity have evolved over time. Historically, the concept of the strong man was rooted in physical strength, dominance, and aggression, qualities that were often essential for survival in a harsh environment. While these traits still hold value in some contexts, society has evolved dramatically. In today's world, survival is less dependent on physical prowess and more on intelligence, adaptability, and emotional well-being. Men, like women, face a different set of challenges. They must navigate complex social, professional, and personal landscapes, and emotional intelligence is a valuable asset in this regard. Will Smith, in his authenticity, reflects the changing dynamics of masculinity. He is unafraid to showcase that strength encompasses emotional depth, vulnerability, and the ability to break away from rigid stereotypes, breaking down the walls of toxic masculinity. The perception of Will Smith as a weak man is also a manifestation of a culture of toxic masculinity. This toxic culture propagates the idea that men should adhere to a specific set of behaviors and interests, leaving little room for individuality and diversity. Toxic masculinity places immense pressure on men to conform to these expectations, often suppressing emotions and discouraging help-seeking behaviors. This culture of toxic masculinity has far-reaching consequences. It contributes to issues like high suicide rates among men, as they are discouraged from seeking emotional support when needed. It also perpetuates unhealthy power dynamics, affecting relationships and mental health. Will Smith as a positive role model. Will Smith, through his openness and authenticity, serves as a positive role model for men and young boys. It demonstrates that true strength lies in embracing one's emotions, seeking help when necessary, and pursuing one's passions unapologetically. His commitment to his family and friends showcases qualities like loyalty and generosity, which are integral to strong, healthy relationships. His creative endeavors, whether in acting or music, reflect his passion and commitment to self-expression, challenging the notion that real men should adhere to specific forms of artistic expression. Furthermore, Will Smith's ability to connect with a broad audience across generations demonstrates the power of embracing authenticity and diversity. His work appeals to a wide range of people, reinforcing the idea that masculinity, just like any aspect of individuality, is multidimensional and ever-evolving. Appreciating diversity in masculinity. In conclusion, the negative perception of Will Smith as a weak man is rooted in harmful stereotypes and prejudices about masculinity. Such stereotypes limit the possibilities of how men can express themselves, fostering a culture of toxic masculinity that suppresses emotions and discourages seeking help when needed. Will Smith's openness and willingness to challenge these stereotypes make him a strong and admirable figure. He reminds us that strength can be expressed in many ways, and true masculinity encompasses vulnerability, compassion, and self-expression. Will Smith serves as an inspiring example of breaking free from these stereotypes and embracing an authentic, emotionally intelligent masculinity that benefits not only men, but society as a whole. In the modern world, masculinity is no longer confined to outdated stereotypes of physical dominance and emotional stoicism. Instead, it has evolved to encompass a wide range of qualities and expressions. Men, like women, should have the freedom to be their authentic selves, to connect with their emotions, and to explore their interests without the fear of judgment. Will Smith's journey is a testament to the power of authenticity, and his impact goes far beyond the entertainment industry. He challenges the status quo and invites us all to reevaluate our beliefs about masculinity and how we define strength. By doing so, he empowers individuals to embrace their uniqueness and, in turn, fosters a more accepting and inclusive society. In an ever-changing world, the narrative of masculinity must evolve too. Will Smith is a living embodiment of that evolution, showing that strength is more than skin deep and that real men are those who embrace their emotions, their vulnerabilities, and their unique interests.